My name's Norman and I'm the founder of Life for a Life Memorial Forests, which is a not-for-profit, non-denominational and registered charity. Our aim is to look after the environment by the trees that we plant, which are mainly in the memory of lost loved ones. But we also plant memorial trees for any special occasions: silver wedding, golden wedding, the birth of a new child, welcome into the environment.
Well, I'm Jeff Scargill. I'm the chairman of the Friends of Rose Hill, and here we are at the beginning of what we hope is going to be a very long and successful campaign. We have two aims. One is to revive the memory of the Watkin family, and we're here within a few yards of where both Sir Edward Watkin MP and Absalom Watkin, his father, died. They were both great people in the history of the development of Manchester in the 19th century, and they've both been completely forgotten. Our Friends of Rose Hill are trying to revive their memory. In 2 weeks we'll get the result of our application to the National Heritage Lottery Fund for money for our campaign for the next 12 months, working with local children, the local church, with Norman and his brilliant charity. We're working all together, and we're hoping that we'll get the people of Northern and Wythenshawe and Manchester and beyond, if the media get interested, in these two amazing people, Edward and Absalom Watkin. We are also very concerned about this public open space, which is called Rose Hill Woods, which needs some, shall we say, tender loving care, and we're hoping to be able today to start on a brilliant project to make this wood more attractive and better known. What we need today is to cut down the tree behind me, which was not planted here, just seeded itself 100 years ago, and where my hand is resting now and where Norman is leaning is a memorial stone erected by Edward Watkin in 1862 in memory of his father Absalom Watkin. Our plan is to cut down the tree so that we're able to move this stone, which was originally on the terrace of the house and seen by prime ministers and other great people who visited here, and we're moving it to a better part of the wood, and we're going to put some publicity, a plaque next to it or on it to publicise the wood and the house. So today is the beginning of a great project. You've got to have a sense of history here. I know it's not world history, but it's pretty big history. Where I'm standing, Lord Salisbury, Gladstone, Disraeli, three prime ministers, Charles Dickens, Cobden and Bright, the great statesmen of the 19th century, would stand here honestly, and Edward Watkin would say, come and have a look at my memorial to my father. And that's where we're standing today, and just look at it. And this is a sort of symbol of how the Watkin story has been forgotten, and we've got a job of work. I told him that you're a gypsy.
We'll put the winch on it and give it a bit of a
I told him not to tell you.
See what it does.
I told him. No, she comes from, seriously, she comes from a very practical family. Pulled it down, the roots would come up and bring the car park up, and those cars would go on. The betting, I think they're probably going to cut the roots, but the betting is that the roots right? Seeing it now, without the tree looming over it, and looking down to the foundations, which I suddenly realised, it's big, isn't it? He knew what he was doing in putting a big memorial up to his dad, didn't he? And the second thing is, again, a sense of history. We don't know why this paving stone with England expects, which is what Nelson sent to all the ships of Trafalgar on the day he was shot. England expects that every Englishman today will do his duty, or words to that effect. I don't know why that stone is there, but we are looking at the bottom of it where the tree's fallen and exposed it. We're looking at something that's been hidden probably for 100 years. So again, you have a sense of history, don't you, Norman?
Absolutely, absolutely. So eventually
the
it will be
other interesting
refurbished.
thing, by the way, that I can see is that there is some kind of inlet there which looks like a handle. So I think this was attached to something, and I don't think it was attached to this stone. My guess, it's only a guess, my guess is that at some stage somebody found that stone in the woods and leaned it against there, and the tree's grown up round it. There's also a historic bit. If you don't mind.
It's not a full stone.
Sorry, you stay there. You stay there. It's not. That's even more curious. It's broken at the bottom. I thought, see where your leg is? I think it's shaped at the bottom there, and it's not broken. I think it's broken at this side. We're going to leave that and the other two little bits at the front. We're going to leave. No, you can pull it down.
Yeah.
But we're
Do you
going to
want
leave
to
it
just
here.
sit
We're
on
not
there?
taking it away. Sorry.
Do you want me to just sit it on there?
Yeah, that'd be great, so that it's legible. There she goes. Crikey. Yeah, there's a big piece missing, Norman. You were right. I'm coming round there to have a look at it from there. Thanks very much.
Yeah, let Pete get on.
Yeah, thanks for doing me the favour. Is that a bit of paving that you've just removed?
Yeah, that's a piece of it. I don't think there's any.
No lettering.
You can see it's part of it because it's got carving in it there.
It's fabulous.
Just do with a little chisels.
That we are. The ecological unit of Greater Manchester,
Yeah.
who've done a survey of the woods,
Yeah.
which are very valuable. There are some trees in here. There's a Lebanon oak here, which was planted by Absalom, the old man, in the 1850s. There are other ones that are very interesting.
Yeah.
They said, just leave the rotten tree
Yeah.
because it's a habitat for
It's a
creepy
habitat.
crawlies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll delete that away now, yeah. Yeah, that'll be
Right.
that'll be sorted.
Shall I just knock that over now?
I
Shall
would, just lift it up.
Yeah. Just pop it in your back pocket and take it out.
Yeah, just lift it.